What up my channel? Welcome back to another video. This is a video that I have been so incredibly excited to make. This is going to be the announcement video for the 5th annual Blackathon, a readathon where we read exclusively Black literature and celebrate the amazing Black authors who are offering their incredible contributions to the publishing world. Every year for Blackathon, I do something different. I try every year to make it bigger and better than the year before. This year, I'm scaling back on some of the things that we usually do. So there is going to be lots of changes to Blackathon this year. It is going to be clean. It is going to be very easy access, but it is going to be an incredible time. I thought very long and hard about the categories that I created and what we were going to do, and kind of the reason that I ended up chopping so much out of this readathon was because I wanted to get to like the absolute heart of Blackathon. I wanted to cut it to the basics for this year in order to focus, really focus on the theme. We did a theme of travelers either last year or the year prior. Last year, and everybody loved that. We had a science fiction team travelers, we had a thriller team travelers, that kind of thing. And I wanted to bring something different to the table this year. This year's theme is going to be warriors. There was a lot of voting between whether we would have a theme last year of warriors or travelers. We ended up going with travelers, so that's why I thought this year we're going to go with warriors, and I'm really excited. So basically, the theme of Blackathon this year is going to be books that center warriors, and that doesn't just mean, you know, science fiction, fantasy. The prompts that I have created can be read with absolutely any genre. So that is one of the big changes this year, is that we do not have genre teams. The first thing that we're going to do in this video is I'm going to give you the nitty gritty, all of the details on the 3 teams that you can select for Blackathon this year. I will also be talking about the events that we will be having, the merch that is dropping. This is the first time that we are going to have merch for Blackathon. I'll be telling y'all about what we're gonna do on Instagram, the video challenges, all of that fun stuff. So definitely stay tuned. But first things first, we gotta talk about these teams. The very first team we have is Hatshepsut, which is named after Egypt's longest running female pharaoh. If that's not a warrior, I don't know what is. Named after Egypt's longest running female and gender-defiant pharaoh, the prompts are based on aspects of her life and reign. The first prompt is to read a book of any genre by a trans Black diasporic author. Now the second prompt is a Black girl protagonist who is not afraid to be loud, confrontational, or to take up space, not unlike you. So, guess we know what team she's gonna be on. Prompt number 3 is a book of any genre with an impressive creative architecture or set, Prompt number 3 is a book of any genre with impressive creative architecture or that is set largely in one building, such as in a college or an office romance or in a hospital. And then we have prompt number 4, which is a book with lavishly wealthy characters or explores class. And finally, we have the group book, which is always optional, and the group book is She Would Be King by Wayétu Moore. This is actually one of my most favorite books. It is criminally under-celebrated on BookTube, and if you have not read it, I am begging you to read it. There is so many things about this book that makes it an absolute must read, and I think that this is a book that Hatshepsut would have absolutely loved. Ow, tail. Jeez, we don't go girl. Now our second team is one that I'm very, very excited about, and it is called Granny Nanny, which is a nickname for a very incredible Black woman in history that does not get enough credit. Are we filming this together? Okay. Granny Nanny is named after Nanny of the Maroons, who was an infamous leader during the Maroon War. Prompt number 1 is a charming protagonist who is spiritual or has fantastical abilities. Give me that toy. Can you go lay down? Please, I'm begging you. Go lay down. Go lay down. Don't look out the window longingly. Go lay down. Lay down. All the way. The next prompt is a protagonist who is mixed race and or an immigrant Prompt number 3 is a book set in Jamaica or on an island. Prompt number 4 is a book centering a tight-knit group of friends or unlikely allies. And the 5th prompt, which is the bonus group book, that is Riot Baby by Tochi Onyebuchi. You cannot celebrate Warriors without reading Riot Baby. Now is an amazing opportunity to read what is arguably his best work ever. It is incredible. It's one of the best books that I've ever read. I firmly believe that Riot Baby will be taught in colleges one day, in high schools one day. It is that brilliant. As you can kind of tell by the prompts that have like the or in it, for example, a charming protagonist who is spiritual or has fantastical abilities, that is where the getting to choose your own genre comes in. So obviously it would be a Black protagonist in fantasy, or if you're not a fantasy reader, you can read a book with a Black protagonist who is spiritual in some way or has a really strong religious identity or is, you know, really into tarot or something like that. So these prompts were written in a way that was kind of open to give y'all breathing room to select the books that you are interested in reading. And then we have Team Ocean. Ocean is my favorite team. That is definitely a team that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy. This was a team that I did with romance readers in mind. So named after the River Orisha, known for love among other traits, because love is a battleground. We have a book with hate to love romance. We have a book with strong aquatic themes or water magic, a book with a yellow cover or author's name begins with Y, a book that is kinky, smutty, and sex positive. And the bonus group book is going to be Fake It Till You Bake It by Jamie Wesley. I think all of these teams are incredible. Just like last year where I hosted Team Thriller and Horror, I am going to be tailoring these prompts for horror books in particular, because that is just my bread and butter right now, fantasy and horror. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on personally this Blackathon. Now let's talk about the events that I have planned. Every single day, a different person in the community is going to be hosting reading sprints on their channel. Every single day in February, you will be able to hop onto a sprint and celebrate Blackathon with other readers. The calendar is down below. People are still signing up, so there's lots and lots of blank spaces. Don't worry about that, but the calendar just is there for y'all to kind of see it and know what is going to happen. We are so excited. So far we've got Jan doing sprints, we have Gabby doing sprints, we just have amazing people who have signed on, and I'm so freaking excited about it. Then we're having our annual movie party. When Blackathon launched, we would have a movie party on every Saturday in February, but I feel like attendance on them has gone down a lot, so I figured this time we were just gonna celebrate by doing one big movie party, and we are going to be watching Black Panther 3. We've watched all of the Black Panther movies for Blackathon. We will be watching Black Panther 3 on Saturday, February 25th at 6 p.m. CST. And I'm really excited. I'm gonna do it so that I will be live watching it with y'all. It's gonna be incredible. We are going to have an amazing time. Then we're going to have the Blackathon live party with guests. We're gonna have some incredible Black booktubers on live stream having a party talking about how all of our reads went for Blackathon. And that is gonna take place Sunday, February 26th at 2 p.m. EST. And we are having our annual 48-hour readathon, which will take place Thursday, February 9th to Saturday, February 11th, beginning at 9 a.m. EST. Now, this is a little different because in previous years for Blackathon, we would have like vlogging challenges. There's always been 7 days of vlogging challenges where every single day you upload a vlog and there's a certain challenge that you have to meet. And this year I just decided to do a 48-hour readathon. People have been really enjoying readathons, and I thought it might be less stressful for people, so you can upload day 1 and then day 2, or just upload a readathon vlog. Or for those of you who are not vlogging, just participate in the readathon with us in the spirit of reading separately together. Then we will be having our annual Instagram challenge. You know I would never get rid of this. The prompts are as follows.
Sitting on my knees, it hurt.
So the Instagram challenge will take place from February 12th to February 18th. And the prompts are as follows. Day 1, mirror image, a cover recreation or homage. This is always on there. It's like always our first or our last challenge for Instagram, and I just would never get rid of it. Then we have your most recent Black release, a book outside of your comfort zone, your most recent favorite, a non-Western author, a book you've been putting off, a character at war with themselves or others. Basically, on Instagram, every single day from February 12th to 18th, you will be uploading a photo that meets the criteria for that day's challenge. And the hashtag, as always, is going to be Blackathon 2023, Blackathon whatever year it is this year. 2023. That's where I will get to see all your posts and boost them, and I'm just really, really excited. As always, the Twitter is Blackathon1 because Blackathon was taken.
RIP what could have been.
Stay tuned on Twitter for any exclusive updates, things like that, that are going to be changing about Blackathon. Everything is pretty straightforward, so again, you can read whatever genre that you want. This year, it is all about teams. I am really, really excited for Team Hatshepsut and Granny Nanny. I'm excited for Ocean too. I love all of the teams that I created. So let me know down below which team you are going to be participating in, what you're the most excited for. The group books that I have picked are all incredible books. Let me rephrase, I have not read Fake It Till You Bake It, but I do plan on reading it in February. We should talk about merch. This is the first year that I've ever had merchandise, and the campaign, it is limited edition. So you have to order by, I think, I'll put the date on the screen, but I think it's January 28th is the deadline for ordering merch. So you have, I think it's like 5 days, something like that. So order your merch now. We have 2 designs to work with. They're both incredible. One of the shirts has a design on the front and the back is plain. And the other shirt that you can order has a design on both the back and the front. Now, I have already ordered my own merchandise. I ordered the crop top that says Blackathon. I believe I ordered a sweater, and then I ordered a forest green t-shirt. Y'all know I had to be on brand with the forest green. I am just so wildly and incredibly excited. Also, I don't know if y'all can hear Anouk snoring in the background. She is so loud.
Like, I'm concerned about her.
Anouk ASMR. Definitely order your merch soon. Order it very, very soon because that campaign is going to end, and I want y'all to have your merch on the go for Blackathon because we're all going to be celebrating together. Now I'm gonna talk really briefly about some channel plans that I have for February, and just so you guys know what you can expect from Bow Ties and Books. One of the things that I'm going to be doing is bringing back Blackula. I was in the middle of filming Blackula content in October. It got interrupted, so I said I would shelve that for February. So you are going to see Blackula a lot in February. Blackula is going to be finishing his read of the Vampire Chronicles series. You're just gonna see a lot of that character on here. I don't want to spoil it too much, but you are going to be seeing a lot of black thriller and horror content. I have been promising for like 2 years now that I would launch my horror noir series where I exclusively talk and celebrate about black literature contributions in the horror and thriller genres, and I've been planning this master list of books within that genre. For example, black ghost books, books with black serial killers, things like that. And so you are going to see that master book guide from me in February. So I'm really, really excited about that. And you are going to be seeing hella Blackathon vlogs. I'm going to try and upload a vlog for each team. We will see. It depends, but you are going to see me do the 24-hour readathon vlog. I will be participating in the Instagram challenge this year. I didn't last year. And you also will be seeing some, you know, special TBRs, that kind of things. It's just gonna be a great freaking time. Comment down below, let me know which of the designs do you like best? What are you planning on reading for Blackathon? Let's have discussions. If you made it this far in the video, why don't you comment down below with the fist emoji or write Blackathon, just in terms of solidarity. All of the social media links for my platforms are down below, including all of the information about Blackathon. Stay safe, be good to yourselves, be good to others, and I hope to see you in my next one.